The Nigerian House of Representatives has passed a resolution calling on the federal government to reopen the nation's border with Niger Republic. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the Nigerian House of Representatives has passed a resolution urging the federal government to reopen the nation's border with Niger Republic. Specifically, the resolution requests the reopening of the Gatari, Adua, Kongwalam and Ilela borders. This decision was reached during a plenary session on Tuesday following a motion sponsored by Aliyu Madaki, a lawmaker from Kano. In August, the federal government closed the borders with Niger Republic in response to a military coup in the neighboring country. The border closure was made to comply with the directive from the Economic Community of West African States and did not signify an act of war, according to the Nigerian Customs Service. The Senate and other stakeholders have advised President Bola Tinubu, who serves as the chairman of ECOWAS, to explore diplomatic options to resolve the political crisis in Niger Republic. At number 2, Dr. Ibrahim Goni, the Conservator General of the National Park Service in Nigeria, has revealed that the federal government will take control of 10 new national parks between November and December 2023. Goni made this announcement while receiving commissioners from the 10 new national parks in Abuja. He mentioned that the park would be officially handed over to the federal government during this period, and by 2024 they will be included in the national budget. He also noted that these approved national parks are currently being gazetted by the Federal Ministry of Justice, which signifies their full-fledged status as national parks. The meeting aimed to provide stakeholders with updates on the progress regarding the transition of these new parks to federal control. He expressed optimism that the gesture would develop their areas and provide employment opportunities. At number 3, the Senate has announced the appointment of Senator Oyelola Yisa Ashiru from announced the new appointments during Wednesday's plenary. Before his appointment, Ashiru was the deputy chief whip. His appointment to the new position was to fill the vacancy by the appointment of Senator Dave Umahi as Minister of Works by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. At number 4, Mohammed Idris, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, has reiterated the need for Nigerians to return to old values and remember the national symbols that have historically fostered unity in the country. Idris made his remarks during his visit to the headquarters of the National Orientation Agency in Abuja. He noted the decline in the public display of the national flag and suggested that it should be reinstated as a symbol of unity and pride. At number 5, Senator Elijah Abbo has issued an apology regarding his earlier allegations that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. He made the apology during an interview on Arise Television. Senator Abbo admitted that the press release issued the day before was premature and further investigation had led to a change in his perspective. He clarified that he had discussed the matter with the Senate President and was now convinced that Akpabio had no involvement in his case. At number 6, Chief of Air Staff Hassan Abubakar has asked commanders to ensure the safety and well-being of citizens. Abubakar spoke Tuesday in Abuja during a meeting of commanders, branch heads, directors, commandants, and Air Component Operation Heads. The Chief of Air Staff urged the commandants to pull all hands on deck in order to meet up with the hopes of the masses. Abubakar told the NAF commanders to use the 2-day meeting to improve and enhance their logistics support and maintenance practices. At number 7, the Lagos State Police Command says it will take disciplinary actions against a police officer identified as Inspector Estefanus Kwanchi, who was caught on video shooting sporadically into the air during a street celebration following the reopening of Ladipo Market. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu had ordered the reopening of Ladipo Market in the Mushin local government area after it had been closed for several days due to environmental and safety concerns. Residents were elated by the reopening, but the officer's conduct was criticized as unprofessional and unethical by the Lagos Police Public Relations Officer Ben Hundeyi in a post on X on Wednesday. At number 8, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has announced its intention to review sanctions for exporters of substandard products. Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, Director General of NAFDAC, expressed a concern over the increasing number of substandard goods being rejected in foreign countries and the factors contributing to this trend. Adeyeye cited non-compliance with advisory guidelines established by NAFDAC, leading to the rejection of almost all exported food products. She emphasized that many of these products are processed without undergoing statutory testing by NAFDAC, lacking the necessary quality control and safety tests. At number 9, a strike on a Gaza hospital compound, which health officials said killed at least 200 people, has provoked outrage and condemnation from around the world, with protests on the streets of Amman, Tunis, Beirut, and Tehran. The Palestinian militant group Hamas, which runs the territory, accused Israel of being behind the explosion. The Israeli army blamed it on misfired rocket attack by Hamas ally Islamic Jihad, which has described the accusation as lies. At number 10, Senegalese opponent Ousmane Sonko, detained since the end of July on various charges including calling for insurrection, announced on Tuesday that he was resuming his hunger strike, which he had stopped at the beginning of September. Candidate for the February 2024 presidential election, 49-year-old Sonko, who came third in the 2019 presidential election, accuses President Macky Sall with Niger of wanting to exclude him from the ballots through illegal procedures. Mr. Sall, elected in 2012 for 7 years and re-elected in 2019 for 5 years, announced in early July that he would not run again. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.